We are following the latest in high-profile cases nationwide. Joining us tonight to discuss attorney and legal analyst Jonna Spilbor. It's great to see you again, and we're just going to go rapid fire with these questions since there are quite a few cases we have our eye on, Jonna. So the Menendez brothers were resentenced, now making them eligible for parole. Based on their age, how soon could they potentially get out?
Didi, freedom is in their future. It's not so much dependent on their age. What happens, especially in California and usually in most states, when you get sentenced to prison time, you also get credit for time served. So these guys have now been resentenced to 50 years for life. But because they've been behind bars for, I think, 30 plus years, they are eligible to get released now. And it's all in the hands of the prison board, who will have a meeting with them next month. And you could see them walk out of prison as early as June.
Wow, so this could rapidly develop. We could get answers on this very soon. Now to the Diddy sex trafficking trial. What are your initial impressions, including Cassie Ventura's explosive testimony this week?
Yeah, she is the star witness in this case. And look, I think her testimony and cross-examining her mounts the most difficulty for the defense. Why? Because it's very hard to unsee that excruciating video where Diddy is beating her up in a hotel hallway, number one. And number two, let's add in the optic that Cassie Ventura is taking the stand while she is 8.5 months pregnant. As a criminal defense attorney, when you have to cross-examine somebody, and perhaps it's going to get heated, it's a lot more difficult to do that. When a jury is looking at her saying, this is a person that I would give up my seat on the subway for. And the defense attorney has to be very exacting because, look, the defense here has to paint Cassie as a liar and a gold digger. That's going to be their task, to overcome that video. And they made some points today, Didi.
I want to finish with Karen Read's murder trial. During today's trial, a crime lab analyst noted damage to Read's SUV, and previously, I believe, prosecutors linked John O'Keefe's DNA to a taillight on her vehicle. Is her defense team claiming that this is circumstantial? What is your opinion?
So this whole case is circumstantial. Nobody saw anybody murder John O'Keefe. Nobody knows who did it or how it was done. This was brought up in the previous trial, too. And the defense is saying, look, this is part of the frame job that we are alleging this corrupt police department is putting on their client, Karen Read. So this is sort of old news. It's not going to be what the jury hangs their hat on. I told you last time we talked about this case, what I'm hanging my hat on is nobody can explain how 6 or 8 partygoers overlooked a body on the front lawn when they left that party.
Attorney and legal analyst Jonna Spilbor, thank you for joining us on the National News Desk.
Thank you.